So I was watching a Paul Ulibarri video recently, and he was telling Ken Climo about a disc I know very little about.
I'm telling you, Kenny, it is the best kept secret in Discraft's lineup. I picked it up two years ago, changed my game. 380 shots to 400 shots, dead straight, almost like a fairway driver. And typically, it skipped big there, but I think it's because of that right to left wind.
Yeah, a little head right to left there.
But it typically just skips straight, like in the woods. Doesn't bleed at all.
Okay. With all that being said, last time I was at my local shop, I picked one up here at Emery to see if it deserves a second chance or there's really a reason I've never heard of it. Hole 1's just a 900-foot par 5. Just gonna throw it flat and try to keep it in the middle. I'm going to be playing a mixture of whites and golds today. I don't know how many holes I'm going to show. Probably just the ones that make sense. I have a few other discs to compare it to. There's not much on the line this round. Just trying to learn the disc. We ended up turning it more than I wanted to, so we're in the left. I just got to throw a forehand out. Couldn't see the end, but it felt like a really good release. Hole 2 is like a 530-foot par 4. I'm going to compare it to the Venom because the numbers are very similar. The Punisher's like a 12.503 and the Venom's a 13.503. So they should be pretty close. Not gonna lie, I forgot to check what pin it was, and I played to the wrong one, but they're both parked for eagle. Pretend there's a basket there.
Fried morels, fine hotels, and all that in the middle. Everybody curtain drawn, I wanna play with you.
I'm gonna compare it to a Skyway on this forehand.
Part of me, I'm always talking to. So I love you too, my lungs give out. I am all yours. You're all mine. There's two ways around it. There ain't no trying back.
I like making putts. I should do it more often. The way Yuli described it sounds exactly like what I want on this hole. Something that I can throw straight for like 380, 400, and then at the end not flaring left or right, just kind of fading straight. I'm gonna be so for real, guys. I spent like 5 good minutes looking for my disc, and then I come over and there's a blue disc just chilling in the basket. I totally thought I aced for like the whole time walking up to it, and then I realized it wasn't mine, and my disc was like 150 short. Forgot to show you guys the side profile. It has a little nose bead and then like a rim lip. I wouldn't quite call the rim lip a bead, but it's definitely something extra. Here's it compared to a Venom. Pretty similar, honestly. It's definitely not a 12.503. It's maybe like a 12.5, 402. Has way more mid-flight flip up than something like the Venom, which I'm really liking in the woods. I ended up skipping 2 of the wooded holes just because they didn't really fit the type of disc it is. But now I'm here on the 8th. It's like a 700-foot par 4. And I'm just gonna throw a hyzer over the road. Kind of just right at that stop sign and hope it fades back. I thought I released that perfect, but it did flip up off the hyzer more than I thought it would. So I'm gonna throw a Venom on the same line and show you what I thought it would do. That's perfect. Yeah, that's what I thought it would do. I keep expecting it to be just like my Venom, and it is not. The Punisher stayed OB after hitting those branches, but the Venom is in like prime position. Just gonna throw Malta on a hyzer. Hole 10 is basically perfect for testing out the forehand. It's like 430 downhill. I'm gonna go Punisher and then Venom. I never claimed to be good at forehands. I kind of want to redeem myself after those terrible forehands, so I'm going to go forehand off the tee, Punisher. Just going to try to release this as flat as possible. The Punisher did get out here pretty nicely. Now I want to see how it flies in like a big hyzer. Flips up at the peak, and then just going to stall down. It's almost in perfect position to throw another big hyzer. So we'll see what I can do. Flipped up at the peak and rode right. More than I would have liked. Now I'm going to do that same line with a force, and you're going to see it just going to ride left at the peak. It gets to the peak and it's just gonna go left. This should just be a standard little hyzer flip up. Something I'm definitely noticing, but honestly it could be user error, is as soon as you try to power up on it, it kind of does like to turn over. Or if you try to throw it with a bit of Annie, it will just hold it. That's why I think it's definitely a better woods driver than for the open. I'll try to show you what I mean right here. Just gonna pump on a little Annie, and it's just gonna turn over. And it never really did want to fight out of it at all. The guy just let play through did not like the fact that I was recording. That was terrible. This hole is just under 700 feet long. Perfect to show you what the Punisher can do. Just gonna pump it on a hyzer and just let it ride straight. Threw that pretty poorly, flipped up more than I thought, but here's the Skyway. That's what I meant to do. Not fully part of the video, but I'm falling in love with that Skyway. I'm surprised it took me so long to try a disc like that. Definitely something I was needing though. Pretty good shot with the Skyway. The basket's down in the woods over there. I'm just gonna throw Luna. I squared up like the one thing to miss. This next hole is like a soft 410-foot par 4. There's OB to the left of the basket once you get down the slope. So the Punisher should be almost perfect for this. Hit that branch and lost a bunch of speed. But it's down there pretty good. We skipped over to 17. It's gonna be the final hole I'm gonna play just because I'm running out of battery and I'm really hungry. But it's a 1,000-foot par 5 Punisher. Just gonna pump it on a hyzer flip up and just let it ride straight. It definitely turns over when you get out a lot of speed or there's like wind to contest with. Okay, the Punisher's been a lot of fun to try out. I definitely think a lot of people could get really good use out of it. But for me, the Venom and Skyway just kind of do what I want this disc to do without having to force it to do what I want. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people could get use out of it. And honestly should get put back in production. It fills a fun gap. I'm gonna go turn over for my second. That's perfect. It's my best shot I've ever thrown. Until it hit a tree. Touch straight, OB. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I didn't give the disc the greatest of goes, but I felt like I showed what it is and how it works pretty good. More content coming in the future. If you have any suggestions of what I should change or anything basically, drop it in the comments. Always open for criticism.
There ain't no time about it. I'm all yours.